Dol palotela maya gago district mer kat ki chek ma wujo ko tim char ken lo tero mabino wa ya do ki me miel kidong jemo ken matin me di wo cheng chat me auction mate lo ke do pero kin gang watie ki lo ken kidong jemo ken ma pol mo tim me ko mal melo Uganda ikabero mo ken ma park ko mal melo Uganda tin ni pin yup melo nge mo chin ento ko ngocha ken no yema dir ka waduchen wa mete donki in kore ki kore.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Lutela maya gago district mior karke chek ma bokonyo joko tim char kendo tena nyira ikare mechuk auction.
Change of cultures affect young people. That children can get out anytime and go for this school.
Gang kwan chekere SS matiya pa district ke meke peo matek kikine ti yen nok pa udi kwan kilo fuen ma bene pite ma oromo kijemo kende ma pol ma orem pilokom kwan plotier makargin miya ngwen mageti senior chel niyo senior ngwen.
Kwan pe utikere classroom soromo pera utikere dormitory amor.
Afoirini amori mataketini cheng baraja neno dwe abichel medromi angwen emwaga alibario piario abichel ania sande Akumu man Wan Luo television. Notela maya gago disi gumor kore loko mechat man mechuk auction dika balotina nyer mapol weka kwane giro reko yo pilo kompor kedong man nyom kachil kilo kom yajo chon mati loke doro pero kuntika balo wako kwane kuelo tina nyer mapol mageti ene district ernim machala wela game itetela pa DJ man me agago Navinson kideka nok genno kat kitama chik mo bokona matek doro tim makitman wek pador la ko dok perikin gang lo kom chat me chuk auction me agi kene kelo tim me char kedum tim ken me balo tina nyira matino magetie I district ni enim wanen kibo Johnny Sani ujaga John en kele kombete yub melo gange mo join
Neno chuk man auction futika kilo pera mapol e kom luteno kwan magitie itung kunyao melo bachuli man wero wilutela uchung woro ngo maumier gengete mejoko pero meno dijime agago district no binshon no kidega wajoni alora tika balote kwaro achuli wero luteno mapol gitie kaballe dok man ni lunyuru mapogunen luteno gigi wero gilakata idi chuk mako biberutie e kom lunyuru.
Change of cultures affect young people. That children can get out anytime and go for this school. A 10 years child. Yeah. A 9 years child. Parent doesn't ask. They just want to blame and say leaders should look at it. Leaders, our children are getting spoiled. But what is your role? So we need now to help them also. How do you help these parents who are children? Is to try to put pressure on them. We are going to mount the pressure on them. We shall arrest some of them. We shall also put them inside, replace with their children. When I sample 3, 4, 5 markets, you see changes will be there. And on daily basis, markets should be deployed. Police must be there, the UPDF must be there to guide. If we can guide animals in the crowd, what about our children? The future of the nation. Because these animals is for the children. Education and I think, and now you are keeping animals, but children are not going to school.
Tom Richard Odieng la wilu fwenye me paloda SS la mo district uteroni cheng chuk tika neko kwan palutiano pien eniano meno polutiano gikeng kwan me chere chuk.
There are practices there which are personally sins which are not good. One of it is the auction days, the market days. Nobody should miss, even if you put any kind of restriction, all the learners must be in the auction. And after auction, they go for dances. And they commute from home. They don't want to be in school where they are restricted. So they leave school, go for dances. even come with this, even alcohol in the school. I have personally alcohol in my office, which I have trapped from the learners. Another funny practice which I've seen, which is very destructive there in that community, is the funeral rites. People dance for 4 days, and you find everybody, the elderly, the young ones there, after school for the dances. So it makes it really very difficult to control even the learners in school.
Kadong Francis Akumu Dr. Amaloyo Paloda Health Center 3 Ilamo District Ukaroni Pekoman Foodwong Doko Wero Lutena Nyera Mapol Gitika Ya John.
At Paloga Health Center, Paloga Sub-County, teenage pregnancy right now is about 18%, which is actually far beyond the target which is actually acceptable. It's supposed to be actually less or equal to 12%, but as you see, we are surpassing by around 6%. So since this project came, we had very many avenues whereby we could actually reach out to these people. One, when you do these integrated outreaches, we also target the young girls, we also target the mothers, so that we try and reduce this teenage pregnancy. Initially, we were at around 20%, so we see it is somehow coming down, though still we need to make more effort so that we manage these adolescents. At the facility, what do? You know, for us, we do curative and then preventive also. The preventive aspect is when the teenage pregnancy should actually do what? Go down. And all the other preventable diseases should actually also do what? Come down. We conduct routine health talks.
Pekoman Wero Lutela Giti Kayenyu Yu Duchu Meneno Kid Maumiero Ki Jokwede Lutino O Ineno Chu Wero Jok Look Me Yaju John Palutena Nyera Wero Giti Okwan Gimabe Pi Wan Luo TV Johnny Sanio Jaka John Ya Chuli East.
Like making of liquid soap. Adra trained us.
Lotien kwan magatia kwano lokom tit megero ko pagalo loch megero university petero gin kaneno kiwangi yup megero matika time ba to dilo Akibwa stadium mati Lira City man East Division. Lotien kwan makaro pier ngwen ngochier kaneno ket mapon ket matite ka wor kwe kome ora mi botken kar mi ponya kono kaneno ngoma time timo kungkung dok mano ker bot yum chuin kijem ken mapol magite kaneno ne timo gin maket man kar weka miyo gumkulo lotien kwan maneno ket matime wor kwe kome kidiba unyoke doktit kikome Ismail Jacob Jones cheki lokeni pein.
Ichi abiche Lutino Kwan Megulu University Magi Kwan Faculty me Biosystem Engineering Kuwar Kidul me Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers me Uganda Jai Megulu me Cherkaneno Ba Akibwa Olympic Stadium mati Lira City East Division Ikara me Limen Lutino Kwan Guno Foy Mapol Kit mati tika ward ke kidong kit makitiu kere me rupu jimi mapatpan magitiu kere me gerum Lutino Kwan magi ngat mautel ge oberu mukama Abdul Raham mati President Megulu University Engineering Students Association.
We've seen a lot of activities that are going on. We are privy to inform that they are almost 50% of the progress of the work. One thing that has taken our attention is that the stadium, its capacity is 20,000 and it is seated on 18.45 hectares. This trip has benefited students in that the contractors has promised in case there are students that are interested in taking on industrial training placements, they can apply through the National Council of Sports located in Kampala, Lugogo, and then they will be verified so they can come and train with this team.
Rohama mati ka kwan mwaka mameke magike gang kwan Gulu University wadane ye yom tutwal ni lulot me kamponi menom kuye miu kar me no fonye mapol kilo tieno kwan me Gulu University. Konsi Atare mati la member me Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers me Uganda ofiji me Gulu UIPE wadane meno dunman gotam ne umiyor kitiel kolo tieno kwan magitika kwan teach engineer me Gulu University.
Training grounds. The stadium itself is one of the few projects more takeaway in country in channel. This is one of them. Ento la new food pedwong in that area of engineering. Chidong be tutwal ka nano ni wabiano kilitiano kwan bene kijo mati practicing ma part mati intedulwa
Atera ma war kilo me mo kene me dul man upago ma tekto lodge me university me teach ka chel kwet game
tunya yo mada me berkan ya me ma biano kan aneno teach me engineering mati giti la nyote be kan aneno teacher foundation works pile foundations ma paid no tutorial taking currently ma this is one of the first projects ma nana ya pile foundations
no tieno kwan mo kene ma pene gen go lemo ba ma det meno go nyor yom twin gi ma tekral ki lok ne man ye project ma det ma dong giti ko lemo ne I lobo Uganda.
The leadership of Gold University ni ki work chalo wano tieno kwan me biosystems o bet kare ki bet ke keli wa gen ma kuman ken kapo wabedo ka chero ka neno gen ma wako kuman kwa bifonyo but kwa bini feel kuman we prepare ourselves for life outside school and outside campus
bedo ke ton yom chuin kada wa hadwong me jam ja dulu ponya me la ponya me Gold University oyobo binu neno ping me ti akibwa National Stadium ame gedo me tieni abiosting afcon watumia repirwa bero.
Dr. Collins okele mati Dean Faculty me Agriculture mau tele wilo tieno kwan me Gulu University waje kilo tieno kwan ni umiro gu bed ma wangi bed ka gen gu po wako gen ma giponyo I ot ki laje ki gen ma guneno I ba menom.
Ini ga project ma dit maga mene titi mane. Bedare lo ten rom nyang ye jem maduong yan pol kar watimu calculation ki class. Watimu chuora ma pol. Chuora anone miaro ki laho o dare ko teach ka jalo art and marketing de nene akibo Olympic stadium chuora and marketing class ka wa kel tieno kaini tigi ramo nyao yot loyo marketing ne kar ta chiken so pira ta ko twal ene wa kel tien anone kum kan we gamente tigi program aduong me la ko kira ki fonyo kere lo tieno chan pol kara chano ki fonyo lo tieno ngeje obet maduong ene kum ka dong kira bati fonyo kere lo tieno do la keo Pamela tiano ubet ki ngech da kira mo ubet ki ker me la ngech anoni I kum teach
eno tiene menom man ye kum teach ki komen ni kato jimi makifonye kilo tieno kwan I ot ki lajem
olo bena no the roman no get experience the industry gira mo be lokilo tieno wa no ngech ma kere capacity giri o medo chet malo yando ngo mere ni Uganda do stage ma don ma tek mi ro don dano bet ki ngej ma tek ngej mo no pol kar tilo ko wona ni endo bet kaeni spek no kat project ma don ko mene tie olo no lo tieno ba bene romo timo ne
en wajeni meno liman omiero kony me lako neno palo tieno me nongo project ma pon matiga bini kar me anyim Richard Kakameo mati resident engineer o wajeni meno liman drom ki kwan me mwaka deg Malu tiano kwan ginom ke lajem.
For buildings you can see it's a very good opportunity for you. You moved very fast, so I don't think you were able to understand how important it is to come here. It's a lot of things that if you just come here for say 1 or 2 months, it's like it translates to about 2-3 years work experience. It's a lot of things that are happening. Because we have almost all civil engineering disciplines here. We're going to do roads, we're doing bridges, we're doing water structures, we're doing the structures themselves. So you have all the civil engineering disciplines in one place.
Project Megedu ba man matika terom kaberu ali pierario kolonim dulme samkom mau a kilobo Egypt ene gitika yoponem Ismail Jacob Jones Pi Wan Luo Television Ilera City.
Kaya pa district ngeneno yop makono gai kwan mapol no keme kwere kineti ye chegere SS dong pek mapol karmanti kone gang kwan eni getikilo pol mapol morem kabene kit yo ken mapat morom no ot kwan morom bene peti pilotino kwan e gang kwan magicharo e mwaka alibachel mi abongwen ke piari wi angwen ni yo tin chegere SS tiki ilotino kwan makargen mi angwen e senior chel ni yo senior angwen ente komen je mapol rem kitien lo fonye meptimo biashara lofanya me Kiswahili la fon makono gwa kobuk makwana kidong pa makan mapol madiyo gangkwani enim Jasper Gwel olimu chegere SS onen kong report ma Kia Patch District ichegere sub-county.
Paho mai wuri kwan potia mo dia tai school ma chegere sina secondary school ma dia Patch District. School man na mo bino bere kar ma yabre choni mo hatme chel mi abongwen piare abongwen amai kono dong chawane tino no na e level e kom kar man kono school man tie kere ka wuri kwan dogar yo en na me bere ma chik dong yeyigi meti kere chala wuri kwan man pe kono tia me dong ramatwale o teno duchu ma chake china chel na yangwen Ronald Owong amai kono bere nyala chel la me dang tia kwan kuna ya en kono lo kere ke Wan Luo television e chabe ta mo kar ne kono
wan to tikere classroom soramo pera tikere dormitory amoroma botha wobe ka chekida nyira so kana umar nuni utino tia DDI kaburu meka number increasing no the hot one pe hadiru ko
school man na mai wel pichi mera tie kono ping na hai wel mela hariet ma perbero ape kono da ramo gar wuri kwan medo medo kere buru at buru ponyen part kere pa mai wuri kwan kono ma tio dio kono ya.
Actually teaching ICT in Chegere has become very hard. Like this is a class of senior 3. I have over 30 who are supposed to be learning practical. And out of these 30, they are supposed to use only these 3 computers. So which makes it very hard for them to learn. When it comes to practical, it seems like practical, they have to practice it. I teach them, I demonstrate, and as they practice. So it makes it very hard to teach them practical.
School man na me government bino gero yere chance lab me gwako kere ponyo tine ko kom practical me biology physics chemistry kere agriculture ke ken ento kom karman otino do chance lab man do class gi me kwan ne no dok jamme me chance sa menu ti kuna do tiamo balla te hata pera do tiame romo konyo ke otino kirang Moje songwara me kono bela ire nyen na mo chwala kuna ya man mohani do Mario en kono yaro peki menok ko tichu kena me mugamente po berge kar me choyo to chwala kuna ya.
One, we don't have a deputy teacher. In ICT, we don't have a teacher. We don't have a teacher in entrepreneur. We also don't have a teacher in Kiswahili. We also don't have a staff in, we don't have a library assistant. The school is completely boarding but without a nurse. We don't have a nurse. We don't have a school secretary, stenographer.
Chegere sina secondary school man na me kai tuni yare tenen no udia meti kuna dogangwen itamani manutia me dong ramo tino berger kare nu dong tino tiak berger kare meti kire chala class me kwan ento obema me engineering department tia mo kera gen ko yare ni manunu udi dogangwen magi pemie dong ti kera twali pien government ya takata man we school man do dong kai udi kwan dogario me kwan.
May I recognize the contribution that brought the 2 toilets and the only functioning classroom block. It was done when the president, the fountain of honor, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, landed here in the campaign trail of 2021.
Kompe kimagi kono ametio dio chukulman ata dok kape gamente berge kare menen no chukulman iwanga bere ke to jama ma diure mi yaring kom me ponyere kuna ya kono bino berge kare me de bala bedni kom karman aire mo chwala kuna ya tiame otemo yiko dogola me ponyere yonge dokagere kom ponya menu pan krahi tawe ko jomagi chak dok ponyere.
The school land was big, and it's big, 22 acres. And I got the school land being cultivated by the teachers. What perplexed me was a teacher can come and then he or she stays in the garden without entering for the lesson. I got the school when weekend lessons were not taught. They would attend lessons from 8 to midday. The rest of the afternoon, idle. In the night, evening hours, watching videos. The funds that were paid by the parents was collected right from Askari. Askari collect the money from the parent. Any teacher who meets a parent in the school collect the money. The deputy collect the money. but I collect the money, even if a parent also comes to the teacher, collect the money. And the money was collected and spent at source. So one of the situation I got in Chegere SS was poor financial management. With even no administration block. A teacher has no office. This is not the office of the teacher. This is the library's office where the librarian will sit, or a bookstore.
Upunye kene kono me boko kom dogola me agriculture kerotin kwan ginang kom karman kono kato kere project me puru chem dong amera mo konyo gi ko kom gina chama chukul bien wel chukul pichi ame o cholo kuna tien no kata ata peramo willo gina chama tin kwan
pikar la chukul ber deno chen deno nyaga dena chen ber pe willo nyagi so chen me kono temi jamu kende willo bo hemo kende kere temi jamu kende miyo no better mio jo chala ke tunger war chem man jara department of education ni man be kere logo chala kas para ya chel twa tame wa ke project ke pur nyai pe chena me kono jo tim gin chena me kono jo wili nyai me chem dongo timi kere gin no kene show me o temi yo ke project ke nyai te cha ho pur nyai ni ma karo me rang te ke wa ila ber man ti me cha ya no cha ko e kasa dek te ke wa puka para disen en wakar me da bere ka semede kala kuka para bor mahani dong tie ka sapar we siala me chobi koni no chake buku piera big wara nyim
magengo ke chi school wan me tia kon wa tek to twal kane ni tamo kar bi pero an nyari wa duogi tama chiel o yabo kere nyari wa tia kon wa pora ko nya ta hana
pi Wan Luo television Jasper Gwel Yapa district
Lakoinko ka ome kabarimaido district man lamazani ya kakaire ulega jemagiti lo kompone mechunga chelu wake merke konyo kopo nyewe dano ya nyimgo bedano makuiri dokit gati eno wani manga chelo tena kona pol gowe wakwani koyo ya gikene loka doko peka we doktit piano madano pol peko kwano dok peka ramo tima gen moi ken maramo kelu chente kilake doko jumakit gata tapole donge kilake belu bal maya gikene pe weko kwa biru yote kingang George Wan Luo television Michael nye obereka lopokolo kilo kompunye kabaramaido district enkele report mao yobo doge pin itika nene fudike yob meloka ngemo join
ngat kamelu bojolo itichi district meka beremaido arbo deputy kao Ramadhan Kakaire eno wacho be kame iso malika metiot iber ibuli district achel aduogi ni meja meweko isoma maro dok komulo ajangen apapat memaker karachel kede kuo mejong.
Now we are exporting to you the problems of medication. You added this topic and now they are coming to you. If they don't come to technical, you handle those cases. Early marriage, that is in the community. Not so. Unemployment, that is the problem created by education, but exported to where? To community. Unemployment. Because these boys, who can employ 57 dropout? Even if it means going to the shamba, it is illegal. That is child labor also. And that's another problem of child what? Child labor. The list can go up to 20 challenges in where? In the community. Because you are looking at it as a minor thing. It is a very big thing and destroying the community of what? Kabaramai. That is
a wacho dabe jame weki isoma pekini atot marodok bud jame gin kibedo budgi chalere sa moro kumulo ajange maker karachiel kede kopi komisoma kumulo naka ajange ame maker karachiel kede da yotkom.
From the community now, when he fails to manage very well, he also exports to health. A girl who has dropped out of school at P7 cannot stay in the community where he is for 2 years without either getting pregnant or getting married. Not now in health here we see these teenagers, these problems come. Early pregnancy, now you see when you go for the antenatals. Okay? I want you to visit these health centers and see child what? Mothers. They contract diseases, Diseases. You can enumerate them, the diseases. HIV is the best among the diseases they get because it doesn't show and doesn't kill instantly. Now, this problem is cross-cutting. It has come where? To health. And I want you to visit the facilities. Visit the facilities, the health facilities, and see these children there. Now, the parents, including you here, when this girl has gotten pregnant, by the time she becomes 20, the firstborn is already in school, not so? The firstborn is already in school. The visa circle is happening. Now you call for parents meeting. You are calling that one.
Gigi dedede kokelo pekini ame wire geno ikabeda chiel dokon ekodoki kame egere yen. Do ngata lo tutunu kopikom iso my district mekabere maido. Wacho be enetie karachel kede ngech ikom kopa me maker karachel kede peko ame kame iso malika mo makiber kelo ibutluak.
We are really cognizant of the status of education in our district. We are gathered here to share the purpose to critically really assess and leverage on education department performance. Because when a learner enters, does not bring what is palatable to the community, if you are a concerned stakeholder, a responsible person, you must not walk your head up. So this is the reason we say, no, let's have a discussion.
Michael Onyinge, Wan Luo TV, Ikabrimaido District.
Kawawa lobo Uganda Dharma Egypt ngitino ngopea mataktole Cairo kama kitako duoko pin ker mitiki mach weke nene gitiyo mgimaj matinyo ker mkiti wet karamane wakpotu mwoko yoryot iwa tino maj metinguri ke uneko polego weng dong mananakaken kabene kadong dukan kiloro chawa dek mo tiano ching bara niwe chiambi kadong chawa ngwen mo tiano iching chabe kidong chiambi chele manu wenti meduoko pin ker mitiki mach wako doke pasen makaro pier bichele piani mon kiti gwako kero maj mati lobo Egypt mati aduki papaya mati bini kumulueni kin lobo Iran mati kemeki Amerika kachelgi Israel karibet kamojo chat magiti kaire go wani mon ne kombaj nyolor wako dukan choni ti duako pin rome chati roma malom mati kiloke ni pe in eyub meloka ngay mo chuin itika nene karbotin kanki Wan Luo television. Ruk chaman ma butero juache le miyo kar kidokan weng melo kilogi ochawa dek mo tieno ting baraj ne weche abich kachawa angwen mo tieno itum chabit kabene kidir ki wang chawa chel mo oloto ka enen tinino madon ekit mo time kwere kare me kwero paskani man nitigin matikelo wu dok bene tilo ko panywele magiti Egypt ngitiki luor matek penga wen matimano bujoke kwere dok bene politika balo namo padano mana poliki maro beruoke wautieno mana futpe yago dok pajo Polkarde wautieno weng dano nitika rone matek mwilo dio Amerika wile wije timatek pieno mach kibineko wako kabene kaber mapol no miero bira lora Moro kapa bili bene berka wote area dujo kaneno kedma iti lobo kare chek man weke gwok ka ping beno bed mabe no kucho mer ke gwok kare bene piny ti machol eni diwoni ulu. La jan dokan mo manye Ali Hagago wene mono iye payom bene cha makelor kwe dokan ene cha mono fudna biachara te chaka chaka iket mono kwa tikere chone. Eno wani mono rome kar madano bero i lockdown me COVID mono kilor wako pinyi kar me tuo corona ne chake mwaka alibario ke piera rioni. Ludiro me Egypt ke wani mono mok mana dong peke rama weyo ne pien ni kero pa mat ki chika dok piny pole gin jengi ko moma gam kelo ma woko wakati dong piny timo lore weko dogo tek me kelo mo i Egypt pien ni weli bena tika mede Amerika mwenye tuge kin lobo i Amerika Israel me tika lwenyi kom Iran dogo chake tum padremia rio. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly owaini mono kero mach pa eji magitiyo kere dwe ki dwe dong bene no malupe kon ji mageni gam gi woko dote matek ikin dwe mia ariyo ki dwe ma achiel ki dwe mia adek tie we wel me $1 billion ariyo tone abich kolom. Oloto % piero abichiel kuom mia achiel pa kero mach magitiyo kwere man chente makikero ikomo matie $1 billion piero ariyo ni pole ake woko ndoke tika keto tekne mon ke yupo bet machi ling twitch manokibuo en kilo mameki. Lwenye ni ibilobo kul tika medo wil mo mete malo tibene ka galo tij mapolo to wale project manote pagamente dok bene pol dano chako tiki gang pieno pol majiti gwido wengti makina ke wako chon kero luoro ilokom gwako kuch panywali Egypt. Pelonge mochwiny e Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu. Ilogang'e ma biachara dul protino kwan machon go kwano Imvara Secondary School gutieko chako sako mameki man pia nyer ka wo mago chako mago doni gang kwan man ikine mwaka 1480 ingene ningen go gwago chende pedong mwaka riyo go chako kono poko limati ken gingi jema pol makitimo iloko mdongo biachara palo member Robert Adiga oberutika chaka maotime padul sako protino kwan machon Imvara SS gang kwan mati ya Rua City. Ikare meka choke me ariyo paka choka maber mwake mwago time ya Rua District lutela mesa komango wenge tikon ke gum manyen makineno kid meketo lima mior giti kwere menyayo ne wek beni okelimi chinglo member mago chone en bot dul pilotiano kwan machon go kwano Imvara SS name. Robert Daylan andama mati won kom pa class 88 Rua Friends Sako owene mon ke yabo dunu me konyo lo worka chechi loko bedi ker me chung mateke loko mlim gicharo kon gichato dong gicharo share makaro aliva pa mati wel me shilling million 100 ikomeno shilling million 100 lumemba makaro gen piare bichele kene go wilo dok chente man dong tibot Sako.
We undertake corporate social responsibility not only from Vara but to our community. We want our community to feel, to also benefit from our unity. One, what we did first is we participated in West Nile Education Trust Fund run, where we gave them over 200 million. Over 2 million shillings for the run, because we feel we want to be part of their agenda, part of educating the West Nile community who cannot afford the education. Two, we went to Mvara Secondary School, our old school. We constructed for ladies a shelter, bathing shelter, which was done by this group. We did that. And we have even received a request from the same Mvara to contribute towards construction of the Mvara Gate, which we are doing right now. We are mobilizing the funds. Once we get substantial money, which can be able to push the gate to somewhere, we shall deliver it to them. We are not going to leave it only from Mvara. As I said earlier, we are going to have it to benefit the entire community of Walua. In any case, if you have any
Malupe kilok pandama sa koman bentike kero mechako yumo ken mapol metiyo lim ikinete wilo treasury bill kidong treasury bond chako unit trust onyo bene gero makike weko dano pa onyo ke wilo wede madong ki yubo wako ikine jami mokene. Kinero memedo welo member pa sako man la dit malo sako ni kare maka chago mo bene ka chekilo member ni mon kimigo mwilo tiano kwan moken machan mwako kwano Kimvara la bo par peker ko kwano tek ker ka peko kwano e mwaka 1500 ki pier boro ya boro. Apart kimeno bene mon gi onyo choki ben go chako birlu member en padul mesako man. Karan madit pasako eni Robert Afema owelo member giti ben keker me kwanyo limden magin giti gwere duaka la yong wiye manok mamiyo keyor matek bolu member oweko gichung matek benem.
Of the press with us in this particular agenda where we're changing lives of ourselves and our colleagues, even our families in this era whereby we have to really be very cautious given that we're coming to the evening of our time on this earth. As the Arua Class 8 Arua Friends Circle, we really have put together a number of things to propel ourselves to the next chapter. Today we're actually having our 3rd annual general meeting. After having the initial one when we were not fully registered, but I want to tell you that we got our permanent registration from Ministry of Cooperatives. Now we actually should be one of the first in the Arua district to have attained that status. Among the things we have put in place to propel ourselves to the next agenda is to ensure that we invest in treasury bills, which we have been doing on a small scale, but we are going to take this to another front.
Moli ezaru nazma karamanti atiat madit marua mabenti la mewe mesa komano waeni monode gamo chiling makaro million apa maiti yukwere megero odbati dok benedano tiyo kwere mapa tikelo iralim.
My name is Moldy Faru. I'm a nurse in a regional Faru hospital. Since I joined this circle, it has helped me a lot personally. One, the money I pick, I've developed myself. The money helped me in constructing my house, which I bought some time back with my salary loan. But this time, I've used the circle money. I'm almost at the finishing point. And also being in the circle has also helped me. Being in a group, we support each other. Like I remember when I lost my sister, they were there for me.
Machala we bud yung medwako poch bor luak maketi area kachil kigini West Nile gin bene go beruti e yup makelon mon West Nile Education Trust Fund kama go meye chiling makaro million ariyo. Group man bene kitikon ke yup megedo kaberu meluok panyira maketi gai kwani Imvara Secondary School dok bene kitikon ke mire megedo kaberu nyotogola man gate madit medonyo en igangkwan Imvara Secondary School. Pilogangea biachara ite yup milogangea mochwiny Robert Adiga Kiyarua District. Ilokom turo timo dilo pamon pabo United Women FC Megulu City geno deno chan matarda ijing Uganda Christian University Lady Canons ituro mauti memanturo mefufa Women Elite League ituro mauti mechi ya biche lau mayoni konke goe pabo United gola biche likum tongweno okelo miel kum maditu tol bolu loj kilo turo en me pabo United turo man otime mukono matut wanen keyboard David Magere.
Tuku PM Gweo Dilupamon ilobu Uganda irwame nambario man tukupa clubs magiluoni Finance Trust Bank Fufa Women Elite League do tiko donyo. Ichabit mea biche le ipiem tuku me mwaka tuku alibari ukipiru beach alibari ukipiru beach elmatika warnyimi kumkare man. Ikin teams matika tuku ituku man konoti yepa bo United Women Football Club Megulu City originally from Amoro. Kikin team mukene machalo ulila Amus College ikin team mpaparma a kiko malo kiko nyame Uganda mano agiluoni Victoria Group tuko mo berutie kono ikin team mapaparma ko tuko tumsaben man inoni gumpe obero bot pabo United Women Football Club kama gumar majma tektual enge Uganda Christian University Lady Canons chanye ki gola bicheli kumtongweno tuko mo teme ki ba pa UCU matie mukono man tuko mo teme chiya bichel meninda ngwen medwe mad ngwen man bene ki mukono inoni pabo United guchero iturumeno ki gen malamal ni olotogi binogi mo ki iturumeno ento do lake wako la bany kama jomano tipa joman Uganda Christian University Lady Canons ogogi matek adada mawe otien gudu machwinjo chod wako ino ingetote kwe inuchutuwari oduchu golo moke ken po berkanen ento golo berka chwe ki bot teams me Uganda Christian University ma we gen golo turumen ma foto twal turumeno mauku yotiano mechieng abicheli ekin turumo kene motime bene kono inoni ateke women football club man miteso sub region gen go chere Ginger City kama gen go mar machi ching Ginger United Women Football Club gola chiel ikom tongweno ka bene turu berutie kin Wakiso Hill Women Football Club man agi Wakiso geno gitika tuogi Boni Council Girls Football Club kama Boni Council Girls Football Club ochangi goal adek ikomachiel donc turumeno kono weko wi mecha me Finance Trust Bank FUFA Women Elite League chunkuman inoni IPM turu me group ma aki kunyao giko malame Uganda magilwoni Victoria Group kono inoni namba Chelsea Ginger United Women Football Club mageni ngeturu tura beach gitiki points apawi ya dek kichumi mecha meno ka Lira City Queens kitie inamba ario ngeturu angwen gitiki points abungwen namba dek ti Bull Women Football Club maaki Ginger bene go turu angwen bene gitiki points abungwen inaba ngwen ti Uganda Christian University Lady Cannons ngeturu abiche la woro gen go mero point go daga bicheli nge go pa Bo United gola bicheli kom tongweno inaba bichi pa Bo United Women Football Club Megulu City ngeturu angwen bene gitiki points angwen keken matelo keninyo pitura chiel gen no point a chiel batulo kituru tujumago turu kage rating ti average me draw inamba bicheli ti Gold Star High School Ladies Football Club geni ngeturu dek gitiki points a dek bene kai relegation zone inamba beroti ateke Women Football Club Mesoroti ti City ngeturu beach gitiki points a chiel keken kai namba giki ti Highway Ladies Women Football Club ngeturu angwen gitiki points bena chiel keken kai Elizabeth Group kono man group matie koping kiko porcheng milo bu Uganda kono inoni Boni Council Girls FC ngeturu beach gitiki points apawi ya Rio kai ngegi ti Uganda Revenue Authority Ladies Football Club ken guturu angwen gitiki points apawi ya Rio bene namba dek ti Shika Sese turu beach gitiki points apawi ya Rio kai namba ngwen ti FC Toro Queens turu beach gitiki points apawi ya Chiel inamba beach ti Uganda People's Defense Forces Women Football Club ngeturu beach gitiki points aboro na beach ti Wakiso Hill Women Football Club ngeturu beach gitiki points a beach bene kai namba bero ti PISGBC Queens Football Club guturu beach gitiki points a dek kai relegation zone inamba bo ti Buhimba Lady Saints ngeturu beach gitiki points a dek ken inamba ngwen ti Police Women Football Club ngeturu beach gitiki la bon point 0 ino ikarmit coupe kilo loch me pa Bo United Women Football Club meni ang pengo ruenyo turu ne oberateur ge marache twal gen go morni meno geno no gi wor gi lu turu manok gadok polu turu ge magiti utera no gi pe ka turu mer pien go ngak wo ka turu mati chien ma wer gen gi ruenyo turu mer marache twal gen kono go cheke ni gi bikela loga ituru mena maber matika bini tum chabet mabina nyim loga nge kom turu Wan Luo TV David Magere
Afoiru Joel report meno kelo ya gikipe yup milokange mo chuin e Wan Luo television wipo will lokange mo chuin beno botin cheng barata ne wecha beach bero chawaria mo teno kawanoyo chawachil mo deko yorone ania Sunday Akumu mete kineno waikare juju watch Joel